Mouse right button. Settings. Sky Game Reverse. Central Hall. Some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the Collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Apparently nowhere near as nice as Weasley.
I don't care if Weasley is nice. I find everything about Transfiguration utterly unnerving.
I don't know why you'd be
There are,
scared.
definitely.
It's not as if anything can happen while the teacher's around.
Oh no.
Although, there was that one time that Hilda turned a story of cricket into a worm.
What?
Oh, it wasn't serious.
Wasn't serious? Dear, you're never going back to that class.
I don't know why you're so worried. Don't sit next to
Level 1. Escape. Back. K.
Simple as that. Oh, wait.
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Perhaps I'll have a look. Have you learned any?
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Perhaps I'll have a look. Are there other?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Perhaps I'll have a look.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. Guide pages. This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy, the wizard famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Spacebar.
Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Lumos.
It's a good thing the owl is
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Revelio. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The Moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
As far as I can
Revelio.
I suppose an old bed.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
If you pay attention.
Wooden cat. Guide pages. This wooden statue bears the likeness of Pangur Dawn, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion.
Revelio.
Is it possible to become an aura and not accept? Having a commanding stance.
Three Sisters Bells. Guide pages. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named, beautiful steep ridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the Highlands, when they are rung in the castle. Locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years. Spacebar.
But mine, it's hardly worth studying for the whole.
Revelio.
You! It took us 3 days to find your brother, and your mother almost squashed him first. You know how much she hates dumb peoples. Ah, but I bet that's why you did it, eh? Well, let's see how much you like being turned into an insect next time you test my temper.
Broken broom. Guide pages. This broken broom belonged to Selene Wartnaby and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded.
Revelio.
Flattened armor. Guide pages. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Goblin artifact. Guide pages. Horns like this were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion to rally troops and generally annoy witches and wizards. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hogshead Inn, with a wedge of gorgonzola stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. Spacebar.
Revelio. Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. Guide pages. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription, "Pioneer in Dragon Taming." Should not have started with the Hungarian horntail.
Revelio.
Sleeping Dragon Statue. Guide pages. The Hogwarts motto Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect. Spacebar.
Revelio.
It was a long time ago. You made your point. Keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
History of Magic Windows. Guide pages. This set of stained glass windows features Merlin, the 4 Hogwarts founders, and various other witches and wizards of the ages.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. Guide pages. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadogan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of Y, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Revelio. Revelio.
Was it 2 pinches of
Honestly, the way some of this... got called on to read out loud in here. I fell asleep in Transfiguration. Tried to summon the pepper at dinner last week. I dropped pudding into it.
Map. Flu Flames, Defense against Charms class. J. Open.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
And then the werewolves and the goblins on the upright.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1750.
And by the end.
I should cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Booth.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Black. Right, it's a golden axe. Was the minister a boo or the...
Revelio.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boo, and he says it's a flat.
Peeves, enough! You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio. Revelio.
Tapestry of Barnabas the Barmy. Guide pages. This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded.
Revelio.
My dear Satyavati, You will be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who conceded that they had in fact been incorrect in their understanding of meteor showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles, mind you, as far as I know, to propose calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do with an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym from my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I am so looking forward to our trip later this year to Yantar Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. I miss you, dear sister, and do hope you are well. With love. Such Rita. Mouse wheel scroll up, mouse wheel scroll down.
Revelio.
Wonder what it was like in Hogsmeade before 1714. I'd imagine things were far less orderly. Anyone been into Albert Beats' shop lately?
Revelio.
I've never had difficulties with balcony golf.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
ACCIO.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Track on. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode mouse. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode mouse right button reveals additional secondary targets, and a reticle for greater targeting precision.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
The summoning charm,
cast
ACCIO,
on
pulls a
one of the
target
spheres
closer to the
and
caster.
relinquish your charm
Tap the assigned
at the
key to
last
cast ACCIO
possible
and pull a
moment.
target closer.
Now,
Tap
think of
the
this
key
like
again to cease casting the
gobstones, if
spell.
you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done. ACCIO. That's it! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
ACCIO.
Very good.
Watch this. There we go. Brilliant! Let us see this. Phew.
ACCIO.
Splendid! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
ACCIO. Happens to the best of us.
Be sharp. There we go.
excellent control there.
Watch this. Yes!
ACCIO.
Nicely done.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Many quests. Our Revelio will clearly highlight nearby enemies, interact. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be discovered as you advance quests and explore the world.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with ACCIO. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand. I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you. How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Thank you for telling me about What does
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Thank you for telling me about. Is magic the same?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronen wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
Revelio.
You can use ACCIO on humans, if you're so...
Professor Ronen reminds me of my... Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
A word,
You know
if
it
you
won't work
would.
on humans.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant ACCIO this, ACCIO that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Level 4. Inventory. Gear. Handwear. Black leather gloves, burgundy black leather gloves. Burgundy Quidditch gloves. Facewear. Gold-rimmed circular spectacles. Superb. Required level. Facewear. Facewear appearance, gold-rimmed circular spectacle, silver-rimmed hexagonals, silver-rimmed circular spectacles. Headwear. Striped leather flat cap. Well-appointed. Headwear. Headwear appear, charms invisible headwear. Charms Professor tasseled kufi. Neckwear. Neckwear. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Crock and cloak. Superb. Equipped item. Cloaks and robes. Traditional Azkaban prisoner. Traditional school robe. A well-appointed school robe, exemplary of traditional Hogwarts style. Cloaks and robes. Outfit. Handwear. Level. Challenges. Quests. Complete 2 main story. Complete 4 main story. Complete 3 side / field guide pages. Field guide. Collect 2 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Collect 8 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Collect 15 field guide pages in level. Settings. Collections. Appearances. 27 Revelio pages. 12 out of 150. Field guide pages. Ingredient. Conjurations. Unknown. You have yet to discover this. Tools. Level. Inventory. Notes. Letter from Professor Shaw's sister. Level 4. Inventory.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Quests. All. Attend your first day at mouse right button. Level 4. Escape.
Revelio.
Augura skeleton. Guide pages. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix or augura, an intensely shy bird who can forecast the coming of rain and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death. Spacebar.
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same as Professor Weasley.
we've got?
LEVIOSO!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. LEVIOSO.
LEVIOSO? A levitation charm?
LEVIOSO! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path.
LEVIOSO!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Perform a basic cast using mouse left button.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast LEVIOSO first, then the basic cast.
Break through yellow shields to control spells
now,
like the levitation spell, LEVIOSO.
Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only LEVIOSO, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
LEVIOSO! This should be... LEVIOSO! Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
What's your first duel?
Let's just say I'm a quick look. You're good.
How perceptive. What are you doing up there? Rather good at this, aren't you? I know.
I'm all my students would accept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Huh. Always thought LEVIOSO was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
Hebridean Black Skeleton. Guide pages. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecate after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Spacebar.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. It was. Never used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Quests. All. Attend your first day at Hogwarts. Crossed Wands, Round 1. Mouse right button. Mouse right button. Level 5. Collections. Revelio pages. 14 out of 150. Level 5.
Revelio. Revelio.
Whee!
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're
Haunted toilets. Guide pages. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet as it is allegedly one of Peeves' favorite pranking spots. Spacebar.
I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Revelio.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did Rancorous Carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly...
Lachlan the Lanky. Guide pages. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, no one knows.
LEVIOSO! ACCIO! Revelio!
Map of Argyllshire. Guide pages. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean black dragon.
Revelio!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lumos! LEVIOSO! Revelio! LEVIOSO! ACCIO! LEVIOSO! Revelio! ACCIO! Revelio!
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
That's nice to hear.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
I'll join your club.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'm ready.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Break through yellow shields with control spells like the levitation spell, Levioso. Target lock caps lock lets you track enemies without aiming. Use left arrow right arrow to change targets while locked. Spacebar. Continue.
Confringo.
LEVIOSO.
ACCIO. LEVIOSO.
Find the one.
LEVIOSO.
Confringo.
ACCIO.
What to do? Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Level 5. Collections. Revelio pages. 17 out of 150. Conjurations. Level. Collections. Revelio pages. 17 out of 150. Level. Gear. Handwear. Dark Arts dueling gloves. Equipped item. Equipped item. Level. Level 5. Escape. Quests. Weasley after class, mouse right, level. Inventory.
Next time you need a partner for Crossed Wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Revelio.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long...
Map. The Great Hall, the Library Annex. The Annex of the Library. Mouse left button. Select. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 2 out of 35. Field guide pages. 20 out of 150. The Library Annex. Flying off the shelves. Cressida Bloom has a lofty problem with her literature. Rewards. Wand handles. The Bell Tower Wing. Collection chests. Bell Tower Courtyard. The Bell Tower Wing. The Astronomy Wing. Transfiguration Classroom. Weasley after class. Professor Weasley wants to see me in her classroom, which is off the Transfiguration Courtyard. Transfiguration Classroom. Some enemies are vulnerable. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points, and some enemies are vulnerable to certain spells and techniques in your arsenal. Visit the collections menu to discover hidden enemy weaknesses.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronen. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronen mentioned that.
Professor Ronen did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronen will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go. What more can you tell?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm ready to go. What more can you tell?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm ready to go. So there really is...
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
How about Natty? Sebastian, I think. How about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronen's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Speak to Professor Ronen to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm, REPARO, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quests menu of your field guide.
Revelio.
Partial Transfiguration. Guide pages. This partially transfigured teacup, likely the soon-to-be reversed error of a second year, serves as a cautionary tale for those students who do not take seriously the complexities and dangers of transfiguration.
Revelio.
I was worried transfiguration would be...
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the Mending Charm, REPARO. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll complete the tasks. What is the
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll complete the tasks.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Search areas on the minimap represent areas you should explore to find your quest objective.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
ACCIO. Got it.
Bit of snot on your nose. You'd want to know.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
The mending charm, Reparo, can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Spacebar.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Level 6. Escape. Challenges. Quests. Complete 2 assignments. Quests. Level. Gear. Headwear. Crimson top hat. Superb. Required level. Headwear. Invisible headwear. This clothing item will appear. Level. Collections. Revelio pages. 18 out of 150. Wand handles. Quests. All. Assignments. All. Mouse right, level 6. Map. Fluflame's locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. The library annex. Flying off the shelves. Cressida Bloom has a lofty problem with her potions classroom, divination classroom. The library and Central Hall. The library annex. The library annex. Mouse right but the library annex.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That's amazing.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
If I have time. Why did
Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
If I have time.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really like to have it back before it falls into the wrong hands.
Revelio. I'm going to have to use ACCIO to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. ACCIO. REPARO. Revelio. ACCIO. Revelio. ACCIO. Revelio.
The Old Librarian. Guide pages. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze.
ACCIO. Revelio. ACCIO. Revelio.
Hope she bought me new boots back.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
All of my siblings.
Revelio. Revelio. ACCIO. Revelio.
Today was a good day.
Now to take them back to Cressida.
Until Gareth splashed whatever ridiculous concoction he was creating all over my perfectly stewed lace-wing flies. Had to empty my entire cauldron and start all over again. He is such a menace. Thinks he knows everything there is to know about potions. Always disrupting Professor Sharp's class with his experiments. I'm utterly convinced that if he wasn't Professor Weasley's nephew, he would have been expelled by now. Are both Smokies again tonight for dinner? I'm becoming more partial to them now. Although, I still...
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you go.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio.
Map. Fluflames locate the astronomy wing. Astronomy tower. Gobs of Gobstones. Zenobia Noak is fretting over her missing gobstones. Rewards. Wand handles. Mouse right button. Untrack. Gobs of Gobstones. Zenobia Noak is fretting over her missing gobstone. Professor Fig. Gobs of Gobstones. Gobs of Gobstones. Charms Classroom. Gobs of Gobstones. Gobs of Gobstones. Professor Fig's Classroom. Defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Look for Flame. Remember the tools that exist to help you navigate objectives. Track undiscovered flames to unlock permanent fast travel locations and shorten the time it takes to reach new activities and locations.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry to hear that. Why does everyone hate you?
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My Gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with Gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Interesting.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly Gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my Gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if they overreacted.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I can't make any promises. Any idea?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your Gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my Gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I can't make any promises. You don't have
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I can't make any promises.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my Gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones. Revelio. ACCIO. Well, that's one of Zenobia's Gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Fear is weakness. I never...
Revelio. ACCIO. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. ACCIO! LEVIOSO! Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
Troll armor. Guide pages. This unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll. That it has survived at all is astonishing, since trolls do not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger.
Revelio! ACCIO!
Apparently marriage is a problem. I wonder if that's still the case.
Escape. Lumos.
When goblins aren't lurking around every corner, can't be good for business.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm
Revelio!
like Rockbury.
Goblet of Fire Casket. Guide pages. The Goblet of Fire rests within this ancient, jewel-encrusted chest. The goblet has served as a means of selecting champions for the Tri-Wizard tournament since the contest's establishment in the late 13th century. Spacebar.
Revelio!
ACCIO! Trophy Room. Guide pages. This room contains the House Cup, Quidditch trophies, dueling trophies, and other awards given at the school. Students who step out of line can be found polishing the silver here, by hand, as a reminder of the value of hard work.
Be a laugh with Ronen.
Stargazing the other night. It's a seeing the heavens so clear.
Revelio!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. ACCIO!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio!
Palmistry model. Guide pages. This standing model of a hand is demarcated to help students in the practice of palmistry. Depending upon the angle at which this model is read, it either has a considerable lifeline or is likely to die in a fortnight. Spacebar. Continue.
Revelio!
Mudaiwaona. Under Professor Black's direction, it is my honor as Deputy Headmistress to offer you the position of Divination Professor at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We are thrilled at the prospect of having you join our distinguished faculty. Please inform us of your intentions as soon as possible. I eagerly await your response. Warmest regards. Professor Matilda Weasley. Escape.
Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. ACCIO! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio!
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yes, of course. No, I think I'll keep them.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Wonderful idea.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Level 8. Inventory. Beasts. Quest items. Notes. Letter from Professor. Level. Gear. Wand handles. Face wear. Tartan casual school uniform. Well appointed. Face wear. Collections. Collections. Wand handles. 2 out of 42. Conjuration. Revelio pages. 23 out of 100. Ingredient. Revelio pages. 23 out of 150. Field guide pages discovered with ingredients. Challenges. Challenges. Overall progress. Quests. Complete 3-side/relationship quests. Complete 6-side/relation. Field guide page. Field guide pages. Collect 15 field guide pages. Collect 25 field guide pages. Level. Inventory. Collections. Appearances. Conjurations. Inventory. Gear. Level. Face wear. Gold-rimmed circular spec. Equipped item. Wand handles. Level. Level. Map. Gear. Level. Cloaks and robes. Neckwear. Cloaks and robes. Cloaks and outfit. Outfit. Handwear. Burgundy Quidditch glove. Burgundy Quidditch. Face wear. Gold-rimmed equipped item. Face wear. Headwear. Headwear. Stripe sleeping. Dark flat cap. Handwear. Collections. Gear. Level. 8. Sky Game Reverse. Headwear. Equipped item. Headwear appearance. Face wear. Face wear appearance. Level. 8. Level. Gear. Gear. Face wear. Gold-rimmed circular spectacles. Silver-rimmed hexagonal spectacles. Equipped item. Handwear. Headwear. Leather flat cap. Well appointed. Stripe sleeping cap. Well appointed. Equipped item. Level. 8. Map. Flue-flame. The astronomy wing. The bell tower wing. Bell tower courtyard. Force and control. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode. Some quests feature rewards like new spells or collection items. Consult.
You wouldn't have an extra quill I could borrow, would you?
Hello, looking for me?
Inside my notebooks.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Remember the tools that exist to help you navigate objectives. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode mouse right button reveals additional secondary targets, and a reticle for greater targeting precision.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Wish I could have studied here.
Revelio.
Hogwarts must have hundreds.
Revelio.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Revelio.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Revelio.
Levioso.
ACCIO. Revelio.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professor
Revelio.
thinks it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Revelio. Revelio.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the class.
LEVIOSO. ACCIO. LEVIOSO. ACCIO. LEVIOSO. ACCIO. ACCIO. LEVIOSO. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Surely they don't show common.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here
Revelio.
too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust to things. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Revelio.
A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Revelio.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
Hogsmeade. Guide pages. The only all-wizarding village in Britain, Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students, third years and up, for centuries.
Revelio. ACCIO. Revelio. REPARO. ACCIO. Revelio.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Hogwarts. I could not choose a shop. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Very partial to Muggle publications, I know that much.
Muggle publication?
Experiences in Jamaica from a Muggle town, apparently.
Yeah, I recall now. Bakery, wasn't it? His family's trade?
And then his family took over Combs and Groves when they came to Hogsmeade. I didn't know.
Revelio.
Cyrudwin's Precarious Cauldrons. Guide pages. This precariously stacked set of cauldrons outside Cyrudwin's advertises the shop's wares. It should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admittedly eye-catching, is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew a potion of any intended effect.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogsmeade Village is brimming with different sites, shops, and other points of interest that you can navigate using your field guide's map. Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chests. 0 out of 5. Field guide pages. 4 out of 55. Demiguise statues. 0 out of 9. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Zoom. Mouse right button. Set waypoint. The Hogsmeade map shows shops and points of interest. You can track any of these by highlighting an icon and pressing mouse right button. Press escape to exit the Hogsmeade map. FLOO Flames, currently unavailable. Level. Challenges. Map. Hogsmeade. Collection chest, FLOO Flames, U. Player location. Level 8. Gear. Level. Outfit. Stylish vest, school uniform. Well-appointed, handwear, inventory. 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 Resources, resources. Sort alphabetically. Escape. Back. Moonstone, forageables, and non-combat plants can be found here. (14) 15. Moonstone. Level. Collections, Revelio pages. 25 out of 100, ingredients. 4 out of conjurations. Gear. Level. Neckwear. Cloaks and robes. Equipped item. Croc and cloak. Superb. Required level. Owl post challenges. Field guide pages. Collect 2 field guide pages and collect 8 field guide pages in Hogsmeade. Level. Gear. Facewear. Escape. Facewear. Equipped item. Facewear appearance, silver dragon-eyed spect, gold-rimmed, cloaks and robe, challenges. Wand handles, appearances. Tools. Level 8.